Hi everyone, Renee here. And next week, Vermeer is launching their D24 Gen 4, and I am thrilled. I love a new good drill release. I think it gives a bit of insight to what operators and contractors are looking for in their equipment, but also gives us a chance to see the new technology that's coming out in our industry. But it also gives me a chance to geek out about drills and nostalgically look back at where the drills could possibly come from. So if you want to be a drill nerd like me, I thought we would try to track back the roots of the D24 G4. So we'll start with the name D24. Makes sense that the 2440 line would be its origin. So let's start with that. The D24A and the 2440 umbilical cord machine were like the OG drills that Vermeer released. But really the 2440A is where we'll start. 1997 to 2005, they built about 1,950 of these. And gosh, I love this drill. I have such a soft spot for it. There was a run between 2012 and like 2017 where the value of the 2440A was actually increasing because there was such a high demand for it overseas. And so just awesome in the used market for us. But it evolved from there in 2005 to the 2440, oh, that's the wrong one, to the 2440 Series 2, 2005 to 2015. Long 10-year run. I think about 2,500 of them were built. And even within that 10 years, there was improvements made to the drill. So at serial number 4000, they swapped out from the plastic operators platform to the metal one and made some changes to the electronics to update it, so that it looked more like the S3, which is their latest D24. And so you would think 2440A, 2440 Series 2, 2440 S3, that you would go to D24 G4, but we don't. This is not based on the D24 line. In order to track back its original roots, we have to go all the way back to the 1822. Now, if you've been in this industry for a while, you know that Vermeer was on the struggle bus for a lot of years to nail a really good 20,000-pound drill. And the 1822 is not it. A few years, 2002 to 2005, was followed by another couple of years of the 2022 not successful machines for the Vermeer 20,000-pound line, and actually gave the Ditch Witch 2020 a real chance to jump ahead in market share in the 20,000-pound drills. They started producing their drill in 2004 and really had an uncontested run in that market until we see the 2022 Series 2 launched in 2007. This was a really popular drill for Vermeer. It really kind of put them back on even footing for 20,000-pound drill. And it gave way not to the 2022 S3, like you would think, because, 2022 Series 2, you would think 2022 S3. That's not how that happened. Instead, they went to the 2330 S3. I know, stay with me, it's a little confusing. And if you're wondering where the 2022 S3 comes from, it's actually from a different line. It goes 1620A, 1620 Series 2, and then 2022 S3. So meanwhile, this line, 20,000-pound drill up to the 2330 S3, this is the platform upon which the D24 Gen 4 is going to be based. So I know I get excited about this stuff. And you know what? If I'm wrong, please someone correct me along the way, but this is what I see. And next week, I'll get a chance to see this live and in person. So if you have any specific questions about the Gen 4 you want me to ask Vermeer, like, why is it called a D24 when it's not based on the D24s? Please let me know in the comments, and also let me know, like, which one of these is your favorite. And so thanks, everybody. Always remember, there's no crying and drilling. Thanks, everyone.